Hi gorgeous ones, it is beautiful to see you today. I am very excited because for Valentine's week I'm going to hold a twin flame love masterclass and channeled session. So because I just want to get out to you everything that I know. And also I know that there are questions that will only get answered if you ask them, that I can channel the answers to. So it will be a session where I will talk about everything that I know and you can ask questions, and also for me to, in a channeled state, answer your questions. So the link to that will be below. It will be on February the 10th at 10 AM Eastern Time. I believe that's a good time kind of across the world. For the different time zones. So yeah, that will be the time. So, and the price point I hope is accessible to most. So as many people as possible to kind of get on that. If you can't attend at that time, you can attend without and just receive the recording, because they are recorded. So when you book, you just put in your time zone and it will tell you what time it is in your time zone. So just click on the link and do that to see whether it fits and how it fits for you. So I'm really excited about that because I just feel as though I want to get as much information, as I said, as I have out, because I'm going through a big transition at the moment. And so I feel like even with personal one-to-one clients, I'm available for one-to-one readings. That will be in the link below as well. With my personal one-to-one clients, I've been giving them they've been getting a lot of extra stuff. Any stuff that I have, just feels like it's all, I just want to give it as much as I've got right now. So yeah. About this love, because it's challenging and it's powerful and it's different, and so are you. Two of Cups there, I just saw. So yeah, okay, so let's get these cards out and see what the messages are for this week. Time is pretty fluid for me at the moment. This week seems, it's like it goes in the blink of an eye, but also could feel like 10 years. But there has been a lot of, I suppose the word is kind of upgrades. I've had a lot of people have a lot of shift. And some physical symptoms, a lot of tiredness, lethargy seems to be, rest. Rest is a big thing right now. So make sure you're getting a lot of rest. Don't need to work so hard. Rest is powerful. Okay, so they've had a really thorough shuffle today. I gave them a good riffle through, which they like, these older cards of mine. These are my oldest cards of this Rider-Waite Centennial deck, of which I use every single card, 80 cards. Some people may not know that I was the first reader. There was one other reader, but it wasn't like this, and I don't think her stuff is even online anymore. But I was the first person to do any kind of card reading for Twin Flames in December 2015. I don't believe there's a video before that one of anybody doing any card reads for Twin Flames. So I was the first one to do that as far as I know. and the spread that I use, for people that don't know, I created. I didn't actually do anything. It just happened. It came through me. That's the experience. I didn't go, oh, I'm going to go on YouTube and do twin flame tarot. Just kind of, I wanted to do tarot, and then the twin flame thing just kind of happened. Because I believe it's my job to help people be in love together. That's my job. King of Cups is very, very important in terms of that practice. So the King of Cups represents the ability to be fully engaged in your emotional life and the emotional waters of life itself. On this card here. So fully engaged in that kind of tumultuous sea. You know, there's a ship here, there's a little fish jumping out of the water on the other side of that king. And it's quite tumultuous. It moves around, so there's a lot going on. So I feel like there's going to be a lot going on this week, but it's our responsibility to stay grounded and yet in contact with it. So it's not to be in denial of those waters. It's to be solid on that plinth, able to support ourselves and stay upright, stay in our integrity, stay in our authenticity, in amongst maybe even seemingly other people's emotion and movement, but really it's just this kind of movement of life and the ups and downs. I also do feel like this is a message that the masculine is learning to be solid, to get into contact with his emotional life, the ups and downs a little bit more, and yet feel it's the rise of the masculine in connectedness to his emotion. And he is a generous guy, this King of Cups as well. We're able to be generous with our love when we're not in flux. This is the ability to be present in maybe a tempestuous emotional landscape without being so moved around by it that we then become kind of selfish. So because we're just trying to keep ourselves afloat, this is the ability to weather all kind of movement and feel safe and secure in it, and therefore can be a safe and secure support for others. And I do feel as though this is happening for the masculine in a new way. He's getting into contact with his emotions in a new way, and that is powerful. He is actually feeling empowered by being in contact with his emotional waters, rather than finding it chaotic and illogical. So I like that. And not just this, that's for everybody, but he is a masculine figure, and I do feel it for the masculine. So rest of the cards, first card for the...
And in this week's reading, we find out why we're waiting and what we've been waiting for and what we are supposed to do when we feel like we're waiting for something to happen. What's the waiting about? Why are we waiting for someone to communicate or something to happen? What are we supposed to be doing in those moments? And also a beautiful extra oracle card from the Alana Fairchild Wild Kuan Yin Oracle with a really important message about taking action and how. So it's a beautiful reading, and see you in a sec.